It's like 9 o'clock in the morning and we're already out with the dogs because it's going to be such a hot day. I suspect most of this vlog is going to be me complaining about the heat, so apologies in advance. Hola amigos and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Emma Bennet and I am the writer of 7 contemporary romance novels and 1 children's picture book. I just thought I'd take you along on a very hot day with me today. I'm out with the dogs, as I said before. I've got them running around in the river around me and shaking on me every now and again. And then when I get back, I've got some writing to do and I've got a wonderful book haul to show you. I'm very excited about some of these books that I picked up. So catch you in a bit. Well, I promised a book haul and here it is. I don't usually get hold of this many books in a week. I didn't buy them all though. I think like 3 of them I bought, but that's still quite excessive because it is my birthday coming up. It is next week and I've asked for quite a few books for that as well. So never mind. I'm sure I'll magically get loads of reading time and it will be fine. So the first book that I got was by Leanne Moriarty and is What Alice Forgot. I don't think I've heard of this one, so I don't know if it's one of her older ones. Have I read The Husband's Secret? I don't know. I've read some of her later ones and I really like it. Yeah, so this was first published in 2010. I think that's why I haven't seen it before. But I do like her stuff. I think it's very clever. So I'm looking forward to reading that one. That was a charity shop find, 75p, absolute bargain. The other ones that I bought, I am going to save to the end of this haul because they are the really special ones. Right, then from the library, I picked up The Summer I Turned Pretty Again. I took this out of the library like a couple of months ago, maybe not that long. But I didn't get a chance to read it before somebody else requested it, so I had to return it. And then I've picked it up again. So I'm determined to read this one this time. Then I finally got hold of, I've been wanting to read this for ages, Stanley Tucci's Taste. This is such a beautiful book. It feels so nice. Sorry, Stanley, I appreciate I'm rubbing your head, but it just feels so nice. It's described as my life through food. I've got at least one of his cookery books and I really like it. It's got some awesome recipes in there. So I thought it would be really nice to read that. Then this one was actually a recommendation from a YouTuber. This is Magic Lessons by Alice Hoffman. So this is the prequel to Practical Magic, the book that the film Practical Magic is based on, the one that stars Sandra Bullock and Nicole Kidman. I really like that film. It's a really fun watch. So I thought I would give the series a go and I just thought I'd start with the prequel rather than the first one. I don't know why. Then the final book from the library was Daisy Jones and the Six. I cannot believe that I still hadn't read anything by Taylor Jenkins Reid. Everybody's been going on about her for ages. I just haven't got round to it. I actually read this yesterday and yeah, I liked it. I really liked the setting and the premise of it was brilliant. I can't say that I really cared that much about the characters, to be honest though. I couldn't really care less what happened to them at the end, which maybe isn't a good sign, but it was really great. It was really original and such an easy read because it's told in the form of an interview transcript, so it's such a quick, easy read. I'd love to know what your thoughts are on it and what you thought of the characters. Yeah, I just didn't really connect with them, I guess is the best way to put it. There we go. Anyway, my 2 special book buys, these were absolute bargains, are these children's books. So, I don't know whether people in countries other than the UK will have ever heard of Topsy and Tim, but Topsy and Tim, a set of characters, they're twins, Topsy and Tim, and their books have been around for absolutely ages, and there's a whole series of them where they just experience different things, like they go to the dentist, they go to school for the first time. These 2 are Topsy and Tim and the Babysitter, and Topsy and Tim on the Farm. Now, these particular copies of them are from the 1970s, from the late 1970s. And I think I have heard this story before, but I don't think it was the original like 1970s one. I might have bought a more recent one to read to my children when they were little. But Topsy and Tim on the Farm I haven't had. But I had more from this series, like in this set, when I was little, and I've kept some of them. And I used to read them to my kids, and I keep them for my grandkids. So I was really pleased to pick these up so that I can add them to my collection that I have. I have like a massive box of little kids books up in the loft now because my boys have grown out of them. But they're such sweet stories. I mean, I love it. And because these are from the 1970s, just the illustrations are absolutely fantastic. I mean, look at Mum there preparing sandwiches for the babysitter with her rollers in. They're just really, really sweet stories, and I love them. My favourite, I believe, used to be Topsy and Tim and the New Playground. And when I was little, and I used to make my mum read that to me again and again and again. And I used to get very cross with her if she didn't say the words exactly right, because I always liked it to be told very, very properly. Now I need to hop out again because I've got a couple of errands that I need to run. And then I'm going to come back home and get myself a nice coffee, I think, and settle down and get some work done. So I'll catch you later. So I've done all the jobs that I needed to do today. I've walked the dogs. I've also been out again. I had some Amazon returns that I needed to do. It was really, really warm by the time I got out to do those. I've done a couple of loads of washing. I've hung out with the kids for a little bit. Obviously, I've filmed my little book haul for you, so I'm going to settle down and do some writing in a minute. I've finally got myself my cup of coffee as well. It's a peculiarly British thing, I think, that even when we're in the middle of a heat wave, we're all still drinking hot drinks. Well, maybe not all of us, but the vast majority. My dad used to say that a hot cup of tea used to cool him down when he was hot. So there you go. That's what I fancy. Anyway, so lovely. So I have still got about a week and a half, I think, before my copy edits are going to be coming back from my publishers. So I'm really trying to focus on getting back into the manuscript I was working on before I had to stop to prepare manuscripts for my publishers a little while ago. The working title is His Girl Friday. I'm really enjoying writing it. I think it's going to be a really fun book, but I'm in that middle bit now when it's all a bit messy. The characters just aren't quite developed enough. I haven't linked together quite everything as well as I should, so it's feeling a bit disjointed. There are some bits that aren't written yet, so I've got quite a bit to do in the next week and a half. I think what I need to do after today, because today I've got a scene that I've written in my notepad that I need to work on and type up, but after that I think I'm going to need to take my two main characters and give them a stern talking to, find out exactly what their motivations are, why are they doing what they are doing, because at the moment it seems a little bit random in places, which we cannot have. We need to get right down to exactly what makes these guys tick. I think it's coming together better in my head now, but I will feel a lot happier when I've got that down on paper. I think I'm at about 32,000 words, maybe a little more, maybe as many as 34. So ideally, in a week and a half, I want to have a full draft, and hopefully that will be close to 50,000 words. My romances tend to be between 50 and 60,000 words, kind of traditional romance length. There is a lot more story to come though, so it will be interesting to see how long this one ends up being. And I really also need to go back to my plot line and nail that down, because I thought I did have it nailed down, but it seems to have wandered off in a couple of points, and I need to bring it back so that it all makes sense. Basically, I need to reconnect with it properly because it has been left a little bit unattended, a little bit forlorn for a while. I have been dipping back and forth into it, writing the odd little scene and stuff, but I need to really have it clear in my head. I'm looking forward to that. I'm also, though, really excited that it is almost the weekend, and it's nearly my birthday because my birthday is next week. So I've got some birthday planning to do as well later. But I must get on now, so I'll catch you guys in a bit. Okay, that is me done with writing, at least for this session. I'll probably do something a bit later. I'll take my writing book maybe into the sitting room if we watch a film together, and see if I can get some notes done that I want to do. But now I'm going to start cooking supper. One of my boys wants to be a chef when he's older, so he's always happy to come and join me in the kitchen, and we're going to be cooking some curry tonight. We've got some chicken and just like a jar of sauce, which is really nice, but then we're going to be making our own sag aloo, so I'm looking forward to spending that time with him. He's also going to help me to narrow down the choices for my birthday cake. He's going to be helping me to make that. It's going to be big. There's probably going to have to be buttercream. I don't know, maybe a red velvet with a cream cheese frosting actually could be good. But we also do this amazing blueberry cake. That could be really good. Or maybe just chocolate brownies. I think I want something that can travel quite well, because I'm hoping that we can pop to the seaside for the afternoon and we'll take the cake with us. So it does need to be quite like a firm cake and be okay in the heat. Let's hope it cools down a bit before my birthday. Anyway, so thank you so much for joining me for this video. I do hope you've enjoyed it. Make sure you like and comment and boop that notification bell so that YouTube lets you know when I next have a video available. Don't forget, if you are an author tuber on here, I have a Facebook group. It's called Author Tubers Helping Author Tubers. It's a really lovely little community, and we would love for you to come and join it. I will catch you in the next one.